Krishnani begane baro baro Krishnani begane baro 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 Krishnani begane baro baro baro.
What has brought you to San Jose?
I'm here to perform under the aegis of Bhoomija, a Bangalore-based organization, at the San Jose Performing Arts Center to sing Carnatic music. And I think the Bay Area audience is beautiful. They have great vibrations. I came here last in 2010 and 2004. Before that, it's almost about 10 years from 2004 to now. I'm really excited about performing.
Do you see the difference in the way the audience reacts here in the Bay Area?
I think, yeah, a few cities in America, the audience is really wonderful, and one of them is the Bay Area.
Okay. And music is very therapeutic, and you're doing something very interesting. You're working with people that are unwell and kids that are autistic.
Yeah.
How did you get involved in that?
Few experiences that brought me close to children with autism, and how they react to music, how honest they are, how they can zone into music the way I would like to, actually. When they go into that space, nothing can move them.
They're very single-minded.
Absolutely. And they can listen to one piece of music, which is about 5 minutes, for hours. So that prompted me to do something for them, for their families. And music has brought a lot of change in their lives. It's calmed them down. It's soothed them, basically.
You work with different organizations?
Yes.
And you make time to do this?
I have with me a student, Abhinaya, who's specializing in this for about a few years now. So she's the main person who carries this mantle of this wish that I have. And whenever I can, I work with NGOs based in Chennai, a few in Bangalore, to take music to the kids with autism.
How do you prepare for a concert?
To try to get into that space where there is only the divine, where there's only spirituality, or you're completely connected with yourself, with your inner self. And that's pretty much about anything that you do. The best you can do is if you're totally connected with yourself, right? And more importantly, in art, in music.
So do you sing for yourself then?
I think over the years I've tried to do just that.
You've had a lot of gurus. Your first gurus were your own parents.
Yes.
They were Carnatic singers or teachers?
Both my parents came from families that taught and practiced music. But I'm the first performer in the family. Both my parents taught music. From the time they woke up to the time they went to bed, there was music in the house. They were teaching students. Family used to gather only to sing together. Friends would walk in because they shared the connection of music. So this was the home that I grew up in.
So was there any particular kind of music or only Carnatic?
Only Carnatic music. Just Carnatic music.
So you woke up in the morning, I'm assuming you listened to...
My father's practice.
Oh.
Yes, my father would wake up at 4 in the morning to sing Omkara and practice. For the longest time, I don't remember having a tape recorder, a cassette player, or anything of that sort at home. It was only a radio that came much later once I went to college. So it was only the sound of music that came from my parents and the students that learned from them.
Then how did you develop an interest in film music?
My mother was very interested in all kinds of music. She's a very interesting person, and she loved the voice of Lata Mangeshkar. She loved the music that came out of the radio, which was Mohammed Rafi or Kishore Kumar. And she would make my brothers, and I have two brothers who both of them are older to me, and me listen to a lot of film music that came from the radio, and that's how my interest flared up.
Do you remember your early memories of Hindi music?
Absolutely,
Which
as
one
much
was
as I Naina Barse, Lag Ja Gale, every song from the 60s and 70s. Even now, when we meet as a family, that's the music that we sing.
Really?
Yeah.
Hindi music?
Yeah.
Not Carnatic music? Interesting. What is your day like?
Given a choice, I just like to sing whole day with my tanpura and sink into the notes, because every day there's something new I can find. Every day almost.
How do you find? Through Google, through YouTube?
No, soul searching.